cast?
The cast.
Oh, man. The cast is fantastic. The cast is really fantastic.
It's really, really
and it
good.
took a long bit of time for us to put all the pieces together, just like the pieces of the pot. You're right. But what I mean is...
They were all our first choices.
They were all... What I mean is...
Yes.
And you can cut this whenever you want. For Bob and James, as co-artistic directors, they have really done most of the casting and the directing amongst themselves. And now they have these two other people.
And they've trusted us with a lot.
They have. And so as playwright and director, we both had voices in how we saw this play cast. And I knew a lot of people in Milwaukee. Alex knows a lot of people from all the places he's worked at, some of whom I know and some of whom I didn't. And so putting all those heads together has come up with a really splendid cast that has never done this show before. I don't know that any of them have worked here before, have they?
No, they're all new.
So that's what I meant by this being a new experience for them and a novel one. These people come from different communities, different theater communities, and they're all really, really good. And we've come from several days of rehearsals now, and
pulling from Madison, pulling from Milwaukee, pulling from Chicago.
Some connections that I had in Spring Green that we both knew about. It's really terrific. Do you want to talk about the people?
Sure.
By name? Why
Yeah.
not? It's not a secret.
They're all on the website.
Karen Miller, for instance.
Karen Miller is a Madison actress who's worked frequently with Forward Theater. Neither of us have worked with her before.
But my husband has, and I've seen him. I saw them in a show together and realized how talented she was and what a cooperative, solid, good person she was.
Yeah.
And
I've long admired the work that she's done at Forward. I think it's
excellent.
Been excellent. So we're very lucky to have her. And she's from Sturgeon Bay.
She suits the part to a T.
She does. And she's from Sturgeon Bay, which is so fantastic. On first day of rehearsal, she said, "Go Clippers." So.
That's right, she did.
So I think it's really cool that she's performing in her hometown for the first time. I think that's really exciting. Peter Reeves is a Milwaukee actor who several years ago moved to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and hasn't been back working in the state since actually a play that I directed at Milwaukee Chamber Theater, which is called Slow Girl, that he was in. It was a 2-person play that Peter was in, and he and I became friends because of that experience. And I've lured him back to Wisconsin for one more show. That was a good move.
And Peter and I have known each other for decades in Milwaukee, and he's a great actor, and is doing a marvelous job as the central role. And I guess it's hard to say who has the central role in this play. He's playing the afflicted brother.
And I think that Chris Sheard, who Wisconsin audiences will know from American Players Theater, playing Romeo in Romeo and Juliet, Constantine and the Seagull, is a really, really great match for a young Peter Reeves.
It's striking.
Yeah.
They looked at each other kind of like, oh my God, there I am.
Yeah.
There I am.
Yeah, they ran into each other outside the theater before our first day, and we're just like, yeah, I know what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah. And then we have Bill Bowles, a Madison actor, and Ava Nimmer, a Milwaukee actress, playing many, many, many different roles between them. And both are phenomenal, versatile character actors. Northern Sky audiences will be very familiar with Ava's work up there. She's been there for 6 seasons.
Yeah.
And is I think really thrilled to be back in Door County working on a different stage.